Welcome back, everybody. Reef Respawn here, and today we're going to continue with episode 12 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttles 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me, helps out the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, we are going to just go ahead and continue on. Like I said, really excited to just kind of continue the series and yeah, kind of go from there. Last episode we worked on the basement, or started to at least plan it out. This episode I think we're gonna start moving stuff down into said basement. Give us a little bit more room in here, and then our windows will actually become somewhat useful once again. So let's see. We don't happen to have just like extra chests laying around, do we? No. And we'll even grab a bit more planks just to have. So I was talking about throwing it right into here. And what if we also went ahead and grabbed... Doesn't look like we have any more spruce logs. So let's hop up into the tree. I'm not going to grab too many logs here. And I'm going to just throw one down. Right, is this the top? Pretty much the top. Right, that's the top there. Alright, I think 50 will be good for now. I'm just trying to get a little bit pop back down. This side here. Which means I also want this side. Alright, and honestly, something just like that. Maybe we'll do one piece of cobble here or something. And alright, perfect. And at some point I do want to swap out the roof anyway. I think this one I will just make for blocks minus cobblestone because that's got a drawer. This one here could be for wooden stuff. And then I think this last one will be for the ores. Let's go ahead, not quest. Trash can. Toss this broken paxel into it. Alright, I do have a couple bins. Which I'm trying to think of where I want these to even go. I could... Alright, and then... keep doing that. We need logs. And I'm thinking this will be like one small hallway, and then this will open up into a bigger room here as well. And then we'll do something over there. Maybe that's where we'll put like our actual plant storage. We'll actually get things separated more. We'll actually have like bins or drawers for everything too. Probably drawers. Alright, that could be for miscellaneous. Grab some more. That'll work for me. Actually, better yet, let's split the charcoal between the two, and let's go drop off these saplings. Part of me feels like I need to start thinking of a ceiling as well. What do we have? I mean, I could just... I don't want to do that. I don't really have any other types of wood. And maybe we'll have to do a little RTP and see if we can't find something. There's a sleeping bag. I'm like, it's almost nighttime, so I want to wait until we're able to just sleep. That's a block of coal. I can go right into there. I could start working on some of this other stuff here too. It's pretty much bedtime. We'll work on some of it when we get back. Like, I'm just gonna RTP, find a random tree that we do not have yet. Actually, we have colorful trees. It does say that it is a seasonal taiga, so it's just more spruce. There's fir over there. I'm also seeing something here. Maybe that was that ruined building we saw in the beginning. Something up here too. There's oak there. So maybe we'll just head north. And then at some point we can head over to the fir. Maybe we'll do the fir after. In that case, let me just prepare a little bit more. We'll make another Paxel. Pickaxe, axe, double, Paxel, and there's a couple extra sticks. I can just go back into there and head north. You only have 2 food sources. I gotta keep that in mind. I guess these yellow trees, aspen. Alright, I'm essentially going to just cut down a couple different types of trees. Gather a couple saplings from these trees as well. Just because I don't know what building block I want to use just yet. That's an extra log. I'm not worried about that one. And of course we have spruce. Looks like this tree is pretty much on its own. I don't know, this block might win. Alright, perfect. Did the bear drop nothing? Here's that way. Toss that into there. You can be turned into... Ooh. Okay, this one might be winning, guys. I'm not saying that Aspen's gonna look terrible, but like I didn't even see the planks unless I just right there, like went by it too quick. Guess I can just start heading due west real quick. No, 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 no. Like, as soon as I saw the Ender Pearl, like, particle effects, I was just like, I'm out of here. That could have been so bad. Alright, so we have fur over here. We also have some kind of tower. Couple pigs. Okay, that is a bad witch. Do that. take it. And the wither rose, of course. Extra crafting table, which... Nether silver, nether lead, nether copper, bottles. I mean, I will take it all. Shell, quick draw. Base fireproof. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind just taking both of them out for their food. And the extra wheat won't hurt either. Alright, and then at some point we can come back and take on the witch. I've got like no food now. Actually, did I pick anything else up that was food? No. Alright, we're here anyway. We can just teleport home after. Ooh, Furmite. Also have to get an honest shot here. Looks like it's becoming nighttime. Okay. Oh, we got stuff to drop off. Mob drops here. Sounds good to me at least. For plant material. That's wood, that's wood. Those would fall under that category for now. Ores. That's right, I got more furnace. More string. A bit of mossy cobble. That's a plant, that's a plant, that's a plant. Ooh, dragon bone. And let's see. More items here. Plant. Crafting table as well can go into here. Perfect. And this pork chop is honestly just going to be turned right into jerky. Alright, and what do we have to eat? Let's eat some of this cooked food. was said at the end of the episode. Oh, we have plants still. Let's turn this down to wheat. Like, I like having that tunnel between the two places now and not having to run out at night. Wither rose. Saplings. Grab the cooked chicken. Could have just grabbed, you know what? Let's grab the fried chicken too. And I can turn it into a cooked leg. Yeah, it's pretty much all you can do with it. I guess it's extra food. I can't wait to start working on our actual farm expansion part. Alright, so let's test out a few of these blocks, shall we? So I'm not gonna use Aspen, it's gonna be between these two here. And honestly, I think Fur has a lot going for it here. Let's just take a peek over, like, in this corner. That's not bad. What about you? Grab a bit of spruce just so that we can see what the walls will actually look like with it too. That's not bad at all. I think that's a little bit much. Alright, so fur it is. Alright, yeah, that's gonna work for me at least. Let's go ahead and just toss a full fur there. And that'll wrap around and go that way. Yeah, that's looking nice. Open up the trash can, toss that away. Alright, let's start grabbing some of our like actual items here now too. So we'll start with the blocks. Yeah, this does give us a lot more room too. This is our miscellaneous one right now too. We can sort out the mob drops. I'm gonna even throw the banners in there. Everything else into here, and of course I might just take all these books and toss them in this last empty one that we don't have anything in. And that'll save us a little bit of room, and maybe I'll do the same thing with like the potions. Alright, and we are pretty much out of time as well, so if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Next episode, just gonna continue along, see what else we can get into, you know, same spiel we give every episode. But I do think we're actually going to start working on some of the quests. Maybe working on the basement a little bit more as we're doing that too, just so that we're making it look nice. And of course I just stripped that log. But yeah, with that, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.